Let's talk about the materials we need for this tutorial. You need 80mm hook, a tape measure, pair of scissors. I'm using this fur yarn. It is super bulky yarn, which is number 6, and I've honestly never used this, so it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. In this skein you have only 51 meters or 56 yards. I am going to chain 10. The construction of this ear warmer is very simple. You start with the width, you keep going back and forth to make rows until you reach the length of your head circumference. Okay, so we're gonna start with a slip knot. If you are using this, make sure you make the chains loose, because I cannot see the chains. I just have to feel for them, so I need to make sure that my I need to make sure I can feel the chains in between. I'm gonna measure to see how wide this would be. So this is the beginning of the chain. It says it's 6 inches, but I have a 10-inch chain, so it's not going to be exactly that. It's going to be less. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the first chain here. I can feel it, and then move on to the second one and make a single crochet stitch. And then I'm going to move on to the second one, make a single crochet stitch. Can feel the other one. I'm still making my stitches fairly loose, so I'm able to feel for the stitches as I move on to the next row. This yarn would be really nice for a bathroom mat. It's nice and fluffy and soft. I'm gonna work on the last chain. And there it is. You can hardly see anything, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a really nice and warm ear warmer. I'm gonna chain 1 and then 10. I'm feeling for the first stitch, and I'm gonna make a single crochet stitch on each stitch. I just felt the last stitch in here. There's a space here in between, and then this is my last stitch. So this is how thick, how big it is so far, and it's only row 2. I'm gonna chain 1 and turn my work. It's a repetition of this stitch. I'm gonna work on this until it measures my circumference. Okay, this is what I've done so far, and it is, ooh, that's a wide one. It is 7 inches, so it's going to be a wide headband. I guess I should have started with 8 chains instead of 10, but it's still okay. I live in a very cold area, so I'm pretty sure it will do a good job. I'm gonna insert into the last stitch here and then turn. If you are using this, keep working on the rows until it measures your head circumference. So we'll meet to put everything together. My ear warmer is done. I've folded it in half. Measuring it, it is 10 inches wide, 10 and a half. Yep, 10 and a half inches. To my surprise, it's stretchy, so that would work perfectly. We are going to finish up. I'm gonna chain 1 and then bring the 2 sides together like it is. So we're going to make a slip stitch across here. Still a fill game. I gotta fill the stitches to insert the hook, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch, and then I have to fill here and then fill on the opposite side, insert the hook, make a slip stitch. And inserting the hook into the last stitch. Okay, and it's done. I just need a pair of scissors and cut it. And this is what is left from the yarn that I used. I'm just gonna go around and do slip stitch on top because I can't really see the stitches for me to weave in the ends. This is what I'm gonna do to blend my yarn together. And this is the inside, or the outside, sorry. And then over here I'm gonna try and weave in the other end in between the stitches, because normally you do this with yarn where you put it all together. And there it is, guys, a faux fur headband. It is so cozy. I cannot wait to put it on. I will see you guys in the next tutorial.